Would you like to learn how to automate a lot of processes? Maybe when you post a video on YouTube, you want it to also post to your Twitter. Maybe when you get home, you want your garage lights to turn on and your garage door to open. You can do it very, very easily through a website called IFTTT. Stick around. All right, let me show you this website. It is called IFTTT.com. That stands for if this, then that. IFTTT. And what you can do is you can program some automated processes. So for instance, some of mine, let me go to my applets. I have it. If a new public video is uploaded on YouTube, then I post it in a tweet to my Twitter account, which is STEM with Mr. Duda. Or if a new public video is uploaded on YouTube, then create a link post on STEM with Mr. Duda on Facebook. All right. So very, very cool stuff. It looks like I might actually have a duplicate. Oops. I'll have to get rid of that. And then I have some other stuff that I was playing around with. So let me show you how easy this is. So for instance, if all we have to do is go to create, this is a free website, by the way. There are some things you might have to pay for cloud service for, but for the most part, it just works. So what we do is it says create your own. It says if this, then that. So you click on this and you choose what you want to be the trigger. So what do you want to happen to start something else happening? So you can scroll through here and look at all the different things that they've got. If you have an Amazon device, you can use that. Lots of different things. Apple Store. So if you chose that one, this would be dealing with an app, I guess. I am not going to connect to that. I'm not going to connect to new services. Just because I'm not going to use that, so I'm not going to connect it. But there are a lot of different things that can trigger. I can scroll through some of those. For instance, maybe you want to create a Twitter account, or you want to get a text every time the Department of Defense posts something. It can do that. All right. Same with Labor and Department of State. Domino's, they might have information on that. So one that I really, really like that I think is cool is Google. So if I click on this, Google Assistant, I can say a simple phrase. So maybe I want it. So let's say this. What do I want to say? So anytime I say my trigger to get Google going, what do I want to say? So turn on, actually I could say open garage door. All right. Another way that I might want to say that is garage door open. I may not remember the exact way to say it. Garage open. So those are all optional, but if I say any of those, I want it to do something. So what do I want the assistant to say in response? Garage door opening, sir. All right, and I say create trigger. So now anytime that I say that, I say my what I just said. I don't want to say it because then my devices will talk back. Then I want it to do something. So then I'm going to tell it what I want it to do. And through that, I will find, perhaps I want it to, and actually I don't have mine connected right now, but maybe I want it to, let me show you an example. I just purchased this. This is a 4-channel Wi-Fi smart switch. It was $25, I believe it was, on Amazon. And what I can do on it is this. Hopefully you can see it. There is a power, so I can connect this directly to the electricity in my house. 110 volts AC goes directly in there. And then I can connect up to 4 different switches to these. So maybe I connect the lights on the front of my garage to one section. I connect the lights on the side of my garage on the other section. And then I connect my garage door to the other one. And then I have a small garage door for my lawnmower, so maybe I connect it to that. And then then what I do is when I click connect in this eWeLink app, as long as I've already set this up on the app, which is really easy, then I can program it to maybe say open garage door. So it'll open the garage door, it'll turn on that for a moment and open the garage door. Or maybe I can say turn on the garage lights and it'll turn on that this line, this switch right here. So we can hardwire it. You can also, if you haven't watched my home automation video, you can also see that it can, you can get a smart switch or something like that, and then you don't have to wire it into your house. But this is an awesome deal. $25. It's got Wi-Fi, and it can control 4 different circuits. Absolutely amazing. There are so many options on here, and just, some of them you've probably never heard of. Some of them, like I don't live in Beverly Hills, I don't know if I really care what the city of Beverly Hills is posting, but maybe I do. And maybe every time the city of Beverly Hills posts something, I want a light to turn on in my house for some reason, and Google to read me the post. I can do that. I can have it do that. Lots of different things. I can have it send an email. So maybe every time someone asks a question on my Google, I want it to send me a message of what they said. I don't know about the privacy on that, but I could set things up like that. So a lot of different options here, a lot of different things that you can integrate with. There are thermostats you can integrate with. So maybe every time my house gets colder than a certain temperature, text my wife to ask my kids to stop messing with the thermostat. Or absolutely amazing how many things we can do. We can integrate it, with little bits. I use those in my classroom. Lot of different things. Play around on there. This is a garage door opener thing. This is dealing with a router, internet router. A lot of different really cool things. So IFTTT, I could have it post anything I want on Reddit. If you use Reddit, I use Reddit. Very, very cool stuff. I can have it play music if I say a certain thing. Maybe I want to. Now this is built into Google, but I could say, my phrase that activates Google, and then say I'm home, and then it will read off certain things to me. And maybe I want to build in something, and it could text my wife automatically saying, "Hey, Nick's home," and a lot of different things. So check it out. You can control coffee through this. You can control a lot of really, really cool stuff and automate as much as you want. It doesn't just have to be for home automation. Remember, you can have it automatically post. Now, there might be some things that you can't integrate. For instance, if I was interested in, and I'm going to go back to my original, maybe I'm interested in something with Snapchat. Well, Snapchat's not built into it. So there are certain things that aren't going to be built into it. So, sort of play around, see if there are services you'd use, and think about how can this save you time, right? Every time I post a YouTube video now, I don't have to go on Twitter and I don't have to go on YouTube and post those videos. It's automatically done for me, and that saves a lot of time. So hopefully that gives you some idea as to what you can do. I know that didn't get into specifics. If you're interested in a specific, like how exactly to set up a switch just like this, I can make a separate video on that. But I just wanted to give you a basic overview of IFTTT, IFTTT.com. And yeah, see ya. Thanks for checking out STEM with Mr. Duda. Please like this video and subscribe. You can also set the bell to notify you when I make new videos. That really motivates me to continue posting these things online and gets you content that you're interested in. A lot of times I will link a playlist. Maybe one just showed up here. I might also link a video. It might show up right about here. And sometimes YouTube decides what video is best for you, but sometimes I assign one. So thank you so much for checking me out, and have a great day, everybody.